Hey, Brandy, how are you? Oh, God. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see. I shared it out. Let's see what happens. I'm freezing. It's supposed to be 70 today. It did not make it close to that. It's cold in this house. Oh, all right. Let's see if I can tag people. Uh, oh, my goodness. All right, we sent out some tags. Hey, Linda, how are you? Oh, goodness. Okay. Mostly I got $2 stuff I think we're gonna do now. I have some other stuff, but I think we'll just focus on $2 stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Dodie, how you doing? How you feeling, sweetheart? I was thinking about you. Say a little prayer for you. I know you're going through a rough time with everything. Being sick sucks. Just saying. Hey, Karen, Miss Carol, Miss Tammy. I spoke to my husband. He sent me pictures. Turns out he couldn't get everything in, so guess what? Somebody's got to go back. But look, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, yeah. Here, that's the front seat. Okay, that's the back of the truck. Actually, I think that's the side door. And then where's the other one? Hang on. And this is the back of the truck. That's the back of the truck. So it was just a little better. Just a little bit there. Oh goodness. So all right, so we're gonna do some $2 stuff. I am very tired. Yes, we are going to be going back again. Um, and I don't know when, if he's going to make it. He wants to make it before Easter. I don't know if that's even possible. Because we got Cass, and Cass is off at school, and that's too far of a ride. We can't take her with us. So I don't know. We're going to see. Oh my God, I almost fell asleep. I was laying on the couch or sitting on the couch and then starting to doze off. 482242. I was like, damn, gotta wake myself up. Alright, so mostly we have some $2 items. We're gonna go through those first, see how it goes. And then, ouch, and then I might jump into some other things, but to be honest with you, we've been on a lot today, so I don't want to overstay my welcome. I have some on the table, and then I've got a couple boxes that are just wrapped in bubble wrap. So basically, as we pull them out and see what they are, we'll do them that way. There might be some $5 stuff in there. I really don't know. So let me get into my database. Why, there we go. And we're going to get going. This is our first one. This is called Love is the Key. Okay. 482242. That is 482242. Okay. This was an Avon exclusive figurine. You can only get it through Avon. It was only good for the 1 year. It's also a sensory circle. The original price was $29.99. The current value is $45. Okay, we have it for two. Hey, Miss Kathy R. Hey, Miss Deb, how are you? This is Love is the Key. This is an Avon exclusive piece. Okay, only out for the 1 year. Whoops. Oh my God, I can't wake up. You guys gotta excuse me, and I don't mean to be yawning. And it is 482242, and that one is $2. Okay. Next one up is a little moment. Five 524034. I'm sitting here antsy. I figured this is the smartest thing to do because I'm worried about my husband getting back over the border. This is Life's Filled with Little Surprises. This was a Hallmark Gold Crown exclusive. So this one you could only get through the Hallmark stores. And this one is 524034. Okay, it is a little moment, so there is no production mark. There were only 2,000 of these produced. Original value was $22.50. Original cost was $22.50. Current value is $30. And this one is Life's Filled with Little Surprises. Okay. All right, let me pick for the first one. Our Love is the Key. I almost knocked my camera out there. We haven't done that, in a really long time, knocked our camera out. We had Kathy R. and Karen S. There's Karen. Okay. This one is for Our Love is the Key. What do you two want? You're not going out again. Your mom will be home in a few minutes. Okay. Our Love is the Key going to Karen. Congratulations. Okay, perfect. I need to take this off because I can't work with it on. There we go. Ooh. We mark her down. Mark her down. Okay. All right, next up. This one is one of our months. This one is December. 110116. Your granddaughter's happy? No, good. Well, hello, Peyton, honey. This is December 110116. Okay, that's one of our months. What? My dog sits there and goes like this to me, like he wants me to move with him. I'm not. Your mom will be home soon. That's your birth month, December? That's my son's birth month. He's a New Year's Eve baby. We have a New Year's Eve baby, a St. Patrick's baby. My daughter was born the week before Halloween. All right, this came out in 1988. Original price was $27.50. Last retailed at $35. Current value is $75. Okay. Whoopsie. Hey, Shu, how are you? That is 110116. This is our December. Okay, we are going to pick for our 034. I got to add Beth and Lydia to the bag. Okay. Our life's filled with little surprises. Going to Kathy R. Congratulations, Kathy. Okay. Okay. Next up, this one is a special chime for Jesus. 524468. You are so welcome. What? Hey Lois, how are you doing? This is a special chime for Jesus. And we have 524468. Okay. This is a Christmas themed piece. This came out in 1993. Was retired in 97. Original price was $32.50. And current value is sitting at $40. Okay, and this is 524468. Miss Lydia, you are getting the December piece, so thank you. This one is a special chime for Jesus. All right, this is our, oh goodness. He covers the earth with his beauty. 142654, I think. Let me check. Yes. This is another dated piece. This is 142654. All right. This is He Covers the Earth with His Beauty. 142654. Came out in 1995. It is dated. It says it right there on her snowflake. Was originally $30. Current value is sitting at $40. Because it's the annual ones. They are only good for 1 year. This one is 142654. Hey, Jim, how are you? What'd you get? That's cute. You know how I feel about them clunky heels, so. But the other is cute. This one I do have two of. This is He Covers the Earth with His Beauty. I don't know why. I have a couple boxes I'm trying to get through. Okay, we are going to pick for our 468. I have Lydia, Beth, Karen, Angela, and Jim. Angela, your piece that we're looking for is supposed to be in the pickup Wayne made today. However, there were 4 boxes that didn't make it in the truck because he didn't have enough room. So that piece with the 2 little ones up on the stairs, just so you know. All right, Lydia, Beth, Karen, and Angela. There's Lydia, there's Karen, and there's Beth. I just need Angela. Okay. This is for our A special time for Jesus. Sorry. This one is 2. Hey, Christine. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm tired. I will admit I'm completely tired. That is going to Karen S. But I'm waiting to hear that my husband got across the border and is on his way back. So until then, just kind of antsy. He's still got like an hour and a half, I think, before he'll even be at the border. Because I think it's 4 hours on each side. We're only 4 hours from Canada. However, he had to go 4 hours into Canada for the pickup. So 104035 is our next one. This is our Cheers to the Leader. Okay. This came out in 1987. Ran all the way through 1997. Original price was $22.50. Last retailed at $32.50. And this one surprises me. Current value is $64. This is 104035. We have it for 2. Yeah. Yeah, he drove to Canada. I'm hoping if I can get my real ID this week, I can't do it tomorrow or Tuesday because of CAS, but I think Wednesday and Thursday I'm going to try and get my real ID. Miss Lydia, you did get the last one. No. Yes. Yes, you did. If I can get my real ID, I'm going to try and go up with him this next time. Because like I said, we have dealt with this lady for a few years now. I've never got to meet her. My husband has always gone. Now, I've gone with him to Canada before. You can get into Canada as long as you have your real ID and a birth certificate or your passport. We don't have a passport. I don't have a passport. He doesn't have a passport. I don't know if I showed the number on this. That is our Cheers to the Leader, 104035. But I want to go the next time. This lady is like an amazing, her collection is so, she has 2 camels. 2. Of the big camels that I showed the other day, she has 2. She has, I think, every 9-inch there is, including Singapores and stuff. Like, she's an avid collector. Alright, this one is a $5 piece. 530964. This is our Sometimes You're Next to Impossible. Hey, Miss Maggie. 530964. And this one is Sometimes You're Next to Impossible. Our Cheers to the Leader, I do have 2. I forgot about that. Alright, but this one I only have 1. This is... Oh, come on, computer, work with me. Alright. Okay. This is considered a love-themed figurine. It came out in 1997, went all the way to 2010. Original cost on it was $50. Current value on it is $60. This is called Sometimes You're Next to Impossible, and today we have it at $5. And it is number 530964. Our Cheers to the Leader, I do have Lydia and Miss Holly. Let me put that on there. Okay. Next up is I Love to Tell the Story, PM 852. Now this was one that we had on one of our other feeds. Let me see what I charged on that one. Wrong feed. Nope. Nope. Yeah. It is $2. This is I Love to Tell the Story, PM 852. Okay. Hey, Gloria, how are you, sweetheart? You know what? I'm the same way. I bet you if you go on my email at any given moment, I have between 100 and 200 emails, and that's daily. That's not like, oh, I haven't checked it in 3 or 4 days. I just get a ton of emails. This is I Love to Tell the Story. Now, having said that, I have my personal account, my husband's personal account, and both business accounts linked to it because I have a couple different emails for business. So I'm checking technically 4 emails. But yeah, clearly we get tons. All right, our 964, I have Beth, I have Lydia, and I have Holly. There's Lydia, there's Beth. You go. You go. Holly. There you are. I'm doing it. Sorry, dropped a stick. Okay. This is for our Sometimes You're Next to Impossible. Yeah, everybody's got, their own thing. That is going to Miss Holly. Congratulations. I personally, it's memories in it for me now. When I was younger, they were cute, and I liked, doing them. But the memories of doing them, getting them from, with my grandmother, getting them on special occasions, the excitement in her, those things are how I relate to them now. And then with Cass, there's certain one, hey, Jennifer, there's certain ones that she'll see and she just gravitates toward them. And they're usually the more colorful ones. Like that big one I showed you, Blessed Art Thou Amongst Women, she loves that piece. She just thinks it's really pretty. And, certain, like the Disney, of course, because she knows who, she's a kid. She understands who Winnie the Pooh is, and she understands, Monsters. She's seen that. Frozen, she knows really well. So she knows the characters. So that helps for her. And which is why a lot of people collect Disney is because grandkids and stuff or children, like Nikki's, Nikki has a few, but they're mostly Disney. John has a few, but they're mostly Cubs and Blackhawks and sports ones. I think he's got the Canadian hockey ones but mostly, generalized sports things. All right, the next one up is Sharing is Universal, E0007. Wait, is that one available? Came in late. Which one, honey? Which one? Because I lost my track. All right, the last one we did was... Hold on. My thing went... Phew. All right, this one is still available. I have not picked for it. Let me show you. This is number 852. That's this one. So this is the one we're picking for next. I Love to Tell the Story. Really? They have smell. Yeah. Yeah, that's how Nikki almost ended up with she almost ended up with a ferret until I happened to lean over the cage at the pet store and she got a bird instead. I was like, nope, I can deal with noise way easier than I can deal with smell. Because ferrets, I never knew were that stinky. This one is sharing is universal. Okay, come on. Did my computer just die? Okay, this came out in 1987. Again, this is a limited edition because it's a members piece, okay? It was originally $17.50, currently valued at $48. I have 3 of these. This is Sharing is Universal, E0007. All right, let me put this in and then we will get the bag on the... E-0007 2. Okay. That can go there. You can go here. Alright, so I have Linda and Bernadette. And Holly and Lydia. Linda, Bernadette, Holly, and Lydia. There's Holly. There's Lydia. There's Linda. And Miss Bernadette. Thought I had an extra stick. Alright, this is for I Love to Tell the Story. And that is going to Linda. Congratulations. That's the one you are on. That is the one you just won. Okay. Alright, let me get my box of goodies. These are the ones that are not wrapped. I mean, they're wrapped in bubble wrap. So I have no idea what's in them. Hey, remember last week Wayne lost the bag? I found it. Didn't even have sticks in it. I don't know how he did that, but I found it. It's in a box. Okay. All right, let's see what we got in here. Alright, this one is going, you are so welcome. This is going to be $5. This one is He Cleansed My Soul. 100227. 100227. This 277, sorry. Okay. This is He Cleansed My Soul. This one came out in 1986. Was originally $24. Last retailed at $40. Current value at $60. And we got it for $5. And that is He Cleansed My Soul. That one out of there. Okay. And that's the little girl in the clawfoot bathtub. I don't know that bringing the book into the bathtub is a good idea. Okay, next up. Now. This one is a white stringed one. This one I know has the... This is one that has a variation. If you have the one that has the pink balloon strings, they're worth more. I will let you know in a second. I gotta put the number in. 115231. Okay. This is You Are My Maid Event. This was a limited edition from 1998. Okay, it was given out for a Special Olympics event. And, okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, pink strings, you add $40 to the value. These are currently valued at 50, so if you have a pink string one, the value changes to 90. This one is white string. Yeah, definitely white string. And that's You Are My Main Event, 115231. Okay. And that one's $2. Linda, you did get that. He cleansed my soul piece, so thank you. That one is $2. And that is You Are My Main Event. Okay. Next. This one is $5. This one is You Have Mastered the Art of Caring, 456276. Okay, item number 456276. All right. This was a catalog early release. It is the little girl decorating the ornaments to look like the globes. This one came out in 1998. It was a limited edition, only out that year. Original value was $40, currently valued at $55. This is 456276, and we do have it for $5 today. Yeah. And that is 276. Okay. Let me get a bag for our You Are My Main Event. I have Holly, Karen, Lydia, and Janet Jade. Holly, Karen, Lydia, and Janet. All right. This is for You Are My Main Event. And it is going to Karen. Congratulations, dear. Okay. It's here. It's there. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. It's being difficult, computer. See, these are just bubble wrapped. I have no idea what they are. Oh, we did this one yesterday. This is The Fruit of the Spirit is Love. Let me see what we did for yesterday. I think we did it for $2. 213. Nope. Yep. This is $2. We did it yesterday. This is The Fruit of the Spirit is Love. Okay. All right. He luckily the room worked. He's in Canada, Sue. He went to Canada. And I was afraid because the first time he went there, he Lydia, you got this yesterday, just so you know. The first time he went there, he did not change his phone over to roaming, so he lost signal right over the border. Right now, he is on his way home. Here, I can check for where he's at, but so you see, I'm going to try and explain this. That's the truck. Okay, no problem, sweetie. Um, what you guys didn't know is, okay, he couldn't fit 4 boxes, but remember all those slides we had that we were pre-selling so we could get the shipment? This was the shipment. The problem was there's more pieces than we did the slides of. So, yeah. So all of your stuff, that it's all going to be here. It's all going to start going out. I'm so excited and so happy because I was so worried. Yeah. And there's still 4 more boxes of there's 4 more boxes that he couldn't fit in. Yes. 4 more boxes. He's even got pieces on the front seat of the van. There's 4 boxes he couldn't fit in, and the lady still has 9 more curio cabinets. So slowly, we over the last few years, we've gone there, I think 4 different times now. We go there and pick up some, and it's whenever she's ready. Because you know how it is. Sometimes people want to just clear everything out all at once. Sometimes you just want to I want to do a few there, a few here. How long is Canada? This one was 4 hours. He's 4 hours from the border, and then he had to go 4 hours into Canada. So he's still in Canada. He is. I don't think he'll be crossing the border um, for like another hour. But I'm gonna check. Da, 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 da. Yeah, he's actually closer to the border than I thought. So that's good. But he still won't be home till probably close to midnight. But it's funny because okay. It's funny because literally he has to stop at the last gas station in the US. Then he can get to where he needs to get in Canada and turn around and get back into the US, and he'll be like under a quarter of a tank. I mean, that's how close it is. And we get decent gas mileage on that car. But because we one time had to put gas in Canada, and the price of gas was like incredibly insane. No, he's coming home tonight. He left this morning about. Well, we were both. This is the funniest thing. We were both up. You guys know this, but we have separate rooms because we sleep complete opposite. I have to have a TV on. I have to hear that white noise. I'm a tosser and turner. I can never get comfortable. He is like this when he sleeps. He does not roll over, but he snores. He snores so damn loud. And he has to have the room in complete silence. So literally, if we're in the same room and he falls asleep before me, I am totally awake listening to him snore and I get no sleep. Or if I fall asleep before him, then it's the TV goes off and stuff. But the biggest problem is I'm an insomniac. So I'll wake up at 3 in the morning, between 3 and 4 every single night. And then I'm up for a few hours. So yeah, so it's we were both up at 4:30. Okay, I was up at like 3 something. He was up at 4:30. We were waiting for the other one to wake up. Finally at like 7 or 6:30, he came in the room and I'm like, "I've been up for hours. I was waiting on you." He's like, "I've been up for hours." So he left here around 7, and it's like it took him. He got there around 3 o'clock our time, because that's an hour ahead. So it was around 3 o'clock our time. It took him almost an hour to load up. So yeah, But so I just keep watching him. I'm actually very happy to see that he is close to the border. Oh, he's it's so bad. I told him it has nothing to do. Hold on, now I'm getting warm. I love my husband dearly, and sleeping in separate rooms has nothing to do with the fact, except for the fact that I like sleep. I like to sleep comfortable. I don't want to feel like I'm keeping him awake or I'm moving around. I mean, well, when we go travel and stuff, it's funny because whenever we're in a hotel, it's always the same thing. Will you lay still? And me always, will you wake up? You're snoring again, But people are like, oh my God, how can you sleep in separate rooms? My parents did it. His parents did it. It has to do with sleep. He's a huge snorer. I'm not. I snore, but nothing like he does. Yeah, I can hear mine through the walls too. Oh God, yeah. Sometimes I'll even pound at the wall like, shut up. I love him. But, when I want to go to sleep and I got to get up the next morning and babysit the baby, take care of the house, do precious moments stuff, I want to at least have some brain function because I'm not, completely insane. Della, I saw your message tomorrow. It's fine. I'm just wanting to know. All right, we're going to pick for our 276. Let's get that bag together. Yeah, loving your husband has nothing to do with wanting to be able to at least sleep decent at night. Beth, Lydia, Karen. Okay, that's. And we'll go here. So we have Beth, Lydia, Karen. Those three are in the bag. Cindy, Carrie, and Judy. You guys are sneaking in there. I didn't even see some of you guys. Cindy, Carrie, and Miss Judy. I'm holding on to that stick. Holly. What is the title of this one? The title on this one is You Have Mastered the Art of Caring. Hey, Miss Margie, I just saw you now. Wendy and Linda H. So Holly, Wendy, and Linda H. Holly, Wendy, there's your stick. And Linda H. Okay. And, all right. This is for our You Have Mastered the Art of Caring. And that is going to Cindy D. Okay. Yeah, we've gone to Canada a few times for pickups. But this is somebody who is actually my husband's family lives in upstate New York. And so it's not family, but it was somebody who was very close to him that eventually had moved to Canada. So this is like a family friend type deal. So somebody we've known for years. And it was funny when I found out she collected because I was like, how did I not know this? And so yeah, so we've known her for a very long time, but we've been getting her collection slowly over the last few years. Okay, next one up is Tub Full of Love, 112313. Now this one is the little girl. There is also a little boy. Oh, what was I going to say? Hold on. Linda H., you did get the Fruit of the Spirit because Lydia got it yesterday, so she said to take her out. So we are caught up on where we have to pick. All right, this one is a Tub Full of Love, 112313. This one is $5 because I very rarely get it anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. But I will tell you, this is funny because what she does is things like, yeah. See, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like, that is like I told my husband, I said, I want you to look at it this way. When the kids are growing up, they want their own rooms. Why? because it's their own space, because that's their space to retreat. It's not that I want to retreat from my husband or whatever, but when I want to wind down for the day and maybe watch something that like sports he doesn't like or something, I have a space that's just mine. I said it's the same for him. I don't begrudge him of that. I think it's great, and I said we both sleep way better. Instead of both of us being, getting a few hours sleep because of each other, we've been sleeping that way for years, and thank the Lord, because like I said, you'd be amazed at how many nights I'm up. Well, you guys know how many times people have texted me and I've answered you and you're like, why are you awake? Why are you awake? That's always my question. You guys always ask, why are you, I didn't think you'd be awake. Why are you awake? Same reason, can't sleep, so you're up. And I like watching crime shows. My husband likes watching dumb movies. And when I say dumb movies, I mean things like Mission Impossible that we've seen God knows how many times, or, stuff like that. So it's just, like I told him, I said, we've been together almost 36 years now. Let's see, John's going to be 35 this year. Yeah, we've been together 36 years. I think we did something right. I don't think it's bothering our marriage at all. All right. This one is, I'll wait for you. 521469. I guess there were more $5 ones in here than I thought. All right. Holly, you did get a tub full of love, so thank you. But yeah, it's funny because my daughter will, in the middle of the night, she'll get up and go. Now, our house is laid out like this. There's a hallway. Nikki has a room here. Next to her is a bathroom. At the end of the hallway is where my room is. And across from, like, kitty corner from Nikki's room is where Wayne's is, right? You weren't on that. You weren't on a tub full of. Hold on. Let me check. We started talking, so that probably. You weren't on the one before it. Hold on, I'm checking, Linda. Yeah, no, only Holly. Oh, there you are. You just popped in now. Do me a favor, Linda. Jump out and jump back in, because I think any cookie or cleaning pieces. I think the only one I had so far was the vacuum cleaner, girl, which you got already, Darlene. Linda, you were the first one. See, it didn't show at my end. All right, I'm going to pick for that. Actually, hold on. That one was a little girl, right? Hang on. That's okay, sweetie. We got you. I got a second one. See? Tub full of love. So you both get it. Perfect. There we go. Problem solved. Let me add that, and then we'll get back to what we were doing. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you are welcome. I'm glad I had a second one. I would have picked otherwise, because unfortunately sometimes the comments scroll too much. 43 years. See, there you go. So like I told him, I said, and he complains about it. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. I had problems this morning getting in Realstream, the OBS system, and I think that was because it usually happens when Facebook does one of their upgrades. All right, this is I'll wait for you. Okay, this is number 521469, and it's actually I'll wait for you. WEIGHT. Okay. This was this is a $5 piece. This was a catalog exclusive limited edition There were only 2,000 produced. Okay? Came out in the year 2000. Original cost was $30. Current value is $40. We have it for $5. Yeah, yeah. We're getting yeah, it's Facebook. I don't know what they do. You know, why does Facebook constantly need to be updating? I would love to know that. Why? Why is it constantly like once every couple weeks there's another update that throws everything out of whack? This is I'll wait for you. Wait for you. See, she's standing on a little scale. 521469. This is limited to 2,000 pieces. Okay. Okay. Next one up. Whoa. Hi, Miss Phyllis in the background. I see you. You can pop on and say hi. I'm watching to see. Yes, Lois, your pieces are in your box. You do have a box here, and your pieces are in there. I'm trying to watch and see if any comments come in on my phone different than on the screen here. E9273. Okay, this one is E-9273. Hello, Miss Noemi. How are you, sweetie? This one is our Let Love Rain. Okay. E9273, we're going to do it for $2. This is our Let Love Rain. This one came out in 1983. Did go to 1987. Original cost on this was $22.50. Current cost on this, or current value on this, $85. This is E9273 Let Love Rain. Okay. Let me put that in. E9273 E dash. Okay, the only one I show in for our little girl on the scale is Miss Holly. If anybody else came in, please let me know, because I want to make sure we're getting our comments properly. Okay. All right. Oh, Sandy, you're running a little late. I will pull for it, but I want you to jump out and jump back in. And then I'll pull for it. Bernadette, you're 4. You know, I don't know what the heck is going on. Bernadette, or not Bernadette. Sandy, you wanted 469. You wanted the little girl on the scale. My Siri just popped in. I'm going to pick for our little girl on the scale because I know we're having problems with things lagging here, and I don't know why. So it had Miss Holly and Miss Sandy. I think I know why. Because the computer hates me. There's Sandy. There's Holly. Okay, Irene's stick does not want to stay up. Oh, God. Alright, we're going to try it again. Alright, we have I'll wait for you going to Miss Sandy. I'll look for another one for you, Holly. I think I might have another one in the garage, so I will look. Whoa. I do not want to do that. Okay, how do I get out of this? Okay. I did something on my computer. Oh, thank you. I fixed it. All right. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. All right. So the last one was our Let Love Rain. All right. We had a tub full of love, the little girl. This one is the little boy. 104817. There is a Facebook update. I hate when there's a Facebook update. This is the little boy, and he's got the sailboat. The little girl had the watering can. This one is the little boy with the sailboat. This is 104817, Tub Full of Love. Okay. I'm trying to open this up. Okay, this one came out in 1987. Again, was $22.50 original cost. Last retailed at $32.50. Current value $52. That's our Tub Full of Love, the little boy. Okay, let me put that in. And that one is 104817. All right, we are picking for 273. I have Bernadette, I have Carrie, I have Karen, I have Linda, I have Holly, and I have Lydia. Okay. So Lydia, Holly, Linda. Holly's in the bag already. There's Linda. There's Lydia. Okay. Karen and Carrie. Karen. And I think Bernadette came in at the end, and then Miss Bernadette. Okay, perfect. And Miss Bernadette. This is for our Tub Full of Love, the little boy. No, this is for Let Love Rain, sorry. And that is going to Karen S. Okay. Let me move some of these pieces so I have some room at this table. You are so welcome. This one is an event worth waiting for. 527319. Let me see. Okay. It is 527319. I don't know if we did this one. Oof. Yeah, let's see. Nope. No. Okay. I should have two of these. This is 527319. This is an event worth waiting for. Oh. get down back down to my thing here. There we go. This came out in 1992. It is limited to 1,992. The original price on this was $32.50. Current value is $48. We are doing it for $5. This is an event worth waiting for. 527319. Okay. Is this 527319, and that is $5. All right, let me get a bag for our tub full of love. I have Linda, Sandy, Kathy R. Sandy, Kathy R. Keep that ready. R. And Linda H. There you are. All right. All right. Take you off for $3.19. You have it. No worries. Our tub full of love, the little boy. Go ahead, Miss Sandy K. Congratulations, Sandy. Okay. Let me put the... Okay. Put the wrong price on there. Okay, next one up. All right, an event we're waiting for. I have two, so we have two people in, right? 319. I've got you, Miss Lydia, and I've got you, Miss Holly. Because I did have two. All right, next up. PM962. Okay, the next one up is our friendship is so, our club is so delicious. Our club is so delicious. PM962. Okay. This is the little girl, and she does have her straw. There we go. I'm trying to make sure I haven't shown them because it's gotten to that point where I can't remember. I want to make sure I charge the same price if I do. All right, this was a limited edition, came out in 1995. Originally was $35. It's valued currently at $55. This is called Our Club is So Delicious. This is PM962. We'll do it for $2. I get a lot of these. And that is Our Club is So Delicious. And that is PM962. Okay. Next. I'm trying to be really careful because I have no idea what's in this box. Okay. And this one I think we just did. May your every wish come true? Maybe not. 524298. There's two of these that are similar, so I'm thinking that's what I must have shown the other one. All right, this one is May Your Every Wish Come True. 524298. Okay. Came out in 1993. Did go to oops. Did go all the way up to 2011. This was a $50 piece. The current value on it is sitting at $68. And this one is going to be $5. 524298. And that one is called May Your Every Wish Come True. 524298. Okay. And we're going to pick for our So Delicious girl. Give me a second. Let me... This one's fine. Okay, we have Lydia, Karen, Cindy, Carrie, Holly, and Linda. All right, let's see. Lydia, Karen, where is wrong stack? No. All right, there it is. It's upside down. No wonder why I couldn't see it. All right. Lydia, Karen, Cindy B, and Carrie, and Holly, Linda, and Lydia. Lydia came in twice for that one. Okay. What's up?
Not too much. Just trying to check on you.
Okay, we had Lydia, Karen, Cindy B, Carrie, Holly, Linda, and Lydia again. Jennifer, were you in there? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Usually, it's a lot of people.
Jennifer, you didn't come up. Okay, I'll put you in.
Sorry, I'm not here.
Huh?
I'm not here.
Is, what's her name driving you? Huh?
I don't know. I might have to. I haven't figured out if I'm gonna go or not.
Okay. All right, I put you in. All right. That's what I mean. You didn't even pop up until you said there's 8 of us, and I backtracked until the last number. Yeah, I'm all the way into 319s. You're not there. That is so weird.
I'm putting these bananas in the freezer because I didn't get to make banana bread today.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Don't put them in the freezer. They'll be frozen.
Okay, so the fridge?
Yeah, because if you put them in the freezer, then when they defrost, they get like waterlogged. So that'll mess up the recipe. I would put them in the fridge, if anything. All right.
I'm putting those in the fridge first.
Our club is So Delicious going to Miss Cindy B. Okay. You know what? I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so give me a second, guys. Well, give me a couple minutes because the bathroom's, the other end of the house. She's after Holly. See, on mine, she's not. On mine, I only have Linda H after Holly. And, I mean, I could take a screenshot to show you, but it's not really going to make a difference. That's why I'm saying, partly why I'm calling out the names. Because you guys know I don't usually call out the names. That's usually Wayne. But I want to make sure because it seems that I'm only getting parts of the comments. Let me see if it came up on my phone. Yeah, see, you're on my phone. You came up on the phone, but you didn't come up on my chat on the Facebook thing. All right. Give me 1 second, or a couple seconds here. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Why are you letting that go? Huh? have 2 of this little one. Whew. No, I'm glad we're catching it. It's kind of ridiculous. Nobody came in this last one, right? I'll let Wayne do what he wants with it. All right, I have 2 on this one. This is a $5 piece. Normally we do this for $10 or $15. This we're going to do 114032. I love you more every day. Okay. Wow, we've already been on for over an hour. This is 114032. This is I Love You More Every Day. Originally it was $35. The last one was this one. That was the last one. May your every wish come true. Did I not show the card? Because that's, $9.62 we picked for. This was the last one. Okay. You put in the wrong number. Okay. You want it? All right, you can have it, Lydia, because nobody else came in. It works for me. I think I'm just getting tired. It might be on me, not you guys. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. All right. This one. This one came out in 2004. Okay. I have 2 of these. It was originally $35. We're going to do it for $5. I love you more every day. And that is 114032. $5. And I have 2. Okay. All right. I'm running out of room. Oh my God, I still got over half a box. What are you? No, I did that already. I did not do this one that I know of. Alright, our next one is, I don't think we've done this one yet. E-3118. Alright, this one is Eggs Over Easy. This one is considered housework or cooking. This is Eggs Over Easy. This came out in 1980. Original price on it was $12. Current price on it is $80. This one does have a production mark, so that drops it down to about $60 for this production mark. Considering it came out, it was $12. This is our Eggs Over Easy, E3118. And that one is Eggs Over Easy. E-3118. And that one's $2. Okay. Alright, let me get a bag for our 032. We have Lois, Karen, Deb Schultz, Holly, Angela, and Beth. Okay. Lois, Karen. Deb Schultz and Holly. S and Holly. Angela and Beth. Angela and Beth. Those sticks are pretty darn even, aren't they? The only difference in them is coloring. All right, we're picking two. This is for this little girl. One is going to Holly, and one is going to Miss Karen. Congratulations, guys. Are eggs over easy? I do have two, so. Okay. So far I have Darlene and Karen on that one. That was this little girl. Okay. All right, next one up. All right. This one's going to be a $5 one. This is E2375. Ouch. You did, Karen. You did, and Holly did. E2375. E dash. Okay. This is dropping over for Christmas. Okay. This was originally $30, came out in 1982. Last retailed for $45. You ready for this? Current value, $118. Dropping over for Christmas. We have it for $5. Current value. No problem, sweetie. This is E2375. Yeah, this blows my mind on some of the prices on this, but this is what they say. All right. Miss Darlene and Miss Karen, you got our eggs over easy. And Miss Karen. Okay. Put that there. All right. This one is, the dog is cute in that one. This one is High Hopes, 521957. You are welcome. And let's look this one up. Whew, sorry. 521957. Okay, this one came out in 1990. Wow. Wait a minute. Came out in 1990. Was out till 1993. Retail value or original cost was $30. Current value $60. This one is High Hopes, our little boy with his kite. Okay, and this one is 521957. Guess it would have helped if I put it in the right spot. 521957, and we have it for $2. That's our little high hopes. Hey Sherry, how you doing, sweetie? Okay. All right, we're gonna pick for 375. We have Linda, Lydia, Darlene, Holly, Angela. Okay. Linda, Lydia. There's Holly, there's Angela. Darlene, we need Darlene's stick. Okay. Okay, that was it on that one. All right. This is for dropping over for Christmas. The one with the little dog. Waiting for her to trip with that pie. That's going to Miss Darlene. Congratulations. Okay. Okay. All right. Next one up. Bubble wrap. This one is a $5 one. This is I Can't Spell Success Without You. Oh, that's good to hear. It's moving more. You say you think by July they're going to be able to finally get to go home? That'd be so awesome. I think that's what you said your goal was. Okay. All right, this one is I Can't Spell Success Without You. This is number 523763. This came out in 1991, was out until 1994. Original cost was $40. Last retail was $45, and current value is sitting at $100. This one is I Can't Spell Success Without You, 523763. And we have it for $5. Okay. All right, let's do our 957, our high hopes. I have Lydia, Amy I, Linda H, Karen, and Holly. Lydia, Amy, I, Karen. Where are you, Miss Karen? There's Karen. Linda and Holly. There's Linda and Holly. Okay. This is for high hopes, and that is going to Linda. Congratulations. Okay. All right. What else we have? Ooh, I think I see a Light at the end of the tunnel here. Next one up. This one is Wishing You a Ho Ho Ho. 527629. Yeah, you have. You got a couple. You got, let's see. You got the event we're waiting for was you. You didn't have a lot. Oh, here's a couple. You had the cheers to the leader. You've had a few, sweetie. There's a lot of people bidding tonight. I'm sorry. This is our Wishing You a Ho Ho Ho. 527629. Well, our other option is to go back to the spinning wheel, but you know how much that frustrates Wayne. And it's time consuming as hell. Alright, this is Wishing You a Ho Ho Ho. 527629. Let's see what the database says. Alright. This one came out in 1992, was all out all the way until 2001. The original price on it was $40. Last retailed was $45, and the current value is sitting at $57. 527629. Okay, we are going to pick for our I Can't Spell Success. Ah. All right, I had Carrie, Lydia, Beth, and Lois. Where's my bag? There's Lydia, Carrie, Beth. There's Lois and Beth. See, there you're in the bag. There's the bag. You're in there. Okay. Who's planning on going to the reunion this year? All right. Our I Can't Spell Success Without You going to Carrie. We haven't made up our minds, being it's in September. See, originally we were hoping that it was something we could take Cass to, but Cass is 4, so she's in preschool going into kindergarten, so I don't know. I don't know if we're going. I want to go, but I don't know. All right. This is the original To God Be the Glory. This one is, wait, nope, this one's broken. It's missing the bird. Let's see what you are. I have 2 of this one. Whoop. This is Happiness to the Core. 261378. Does anybody know, is the Precious Moments website open yet? The chapel one? 261378. This one is Happiness to the Core. This came out in 1997. It is a limited edition figurine. I currently have 2. Okay. Original price in this was $37.50. Last retailed $37.50. Well, yeah, because it was only out 1 year. Current value is $50. It's your birthday weekend, the reunion too. Yeah, we're debating it. 261378. That is happiness to the core. Sorry, guys. The dust is starting to get to me from unwrapping the plastic and stuff. Wow. All right. We are picking for 629. We have Lydia, Linda, and Karen. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Lydia, Linda, and Karen. Lydia, Linda, Karen. This is for wishing you a ho ho ho. Lydia, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank God my husband's not around. He'd be yelling at me. He acts like it's something you can control, sneezing. No. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm almost done with this box, which is good. It's already 7:45. This is our little scooping up some love. You're welcome, sweetie. No, I meant the website. You know what? Let me just check. I'm sitting on the damn computer. Because the last time I went to the Precious Moments Chapel, it wasn't open. Yeah, see, this is what happens when I try and go on it. I'm moving it, Charlene. See, I get that error. This site cannot provide a secure connection. Yeah, for some reason, I can't seem to get on their website. And I highly think it's something that I'm just blocked on. Let me try going it this way. Yeah. I keep getting that. Because I wanted to get more information about the reunion. And it won't let me load up the website at all. Yeah, that's the preciousmomentchapel.org. Okay. Our happiness to the core, I only show Beth and Lois. I'm double checking. Okay. So you guys will each get one because I did have two. That is Miss Lois. You never get that? That's really weird. Somebody else told me they were getting that. And I've tried to go you can open up the thing and put in the chapel events or chapel store or different things like that, and I get the same error every single time, so I don't know what that is. Guys, give me a second because I want to see if my husband is over the border or near the border, because he was supposed to call me when he got over. He's over the border. He is. Oh, yay. Okay. He's in so much trouble. Okay. He has made it over the border. He's actually farther than I expected. His little butt is speeding. Okay, I feel much better now. I gotta get a Kleenex because I cannot breathe now. This is the next one we're gonna do. Yeah, I know. Shocker, right? But you know what? He will tell you I'm the one who's I speed worse than him. I really don't. It's just he catches me more. Oh. He's the one, he's got a lead foot. And I know him. He feels that he needs to make up time he lost in Canada because Canada's all kilometers and you're not going to speed in another country. You're going to speed when you get in the U.S. So he's got to make up time now. 635049. Oh. This is Scooping Up Some Love. This one, there are two versions. If you find the second version, it is valued at least $100. This is the a Century Circle and a direct retailer exclusive. Okay, if you find the other one, it's a Tutti Frutti one. It tells you add $100 to the variation. This one is valued at $40. Okay, it was a limited edition from the year 2000. It's our ice cream scoop girl. Okay, let me check. I'm gonna copy. I'm literally copying what you put, and I'm gonna try and load it right now. Okay, let's see. It's the same thing I went to, and yep, comes up that it cannot be. It tells me to try a network diagnostic. I find that hard to believe, but I can't get into the chapel thing at all. And I know other people who said they were having the same issue. I might have to try and backdoor it. I know I can backdoor. Well, I used to be able to backdoor because if I'm still on the business to business site, I'll be able to do that. So I got to check. Okay, this one is 635049, and we are going to do this one for $5. And this is our Scooping Up Some Love. Did you have I don't think your box went out yet, but your box will be going out tomorrow or Tuesday. Okay? A lot of your stuff, Maggie, is in that van that he's on his way back with. This is 635049. Scooping Up Some Love. Try it on my phone? Well, I can't because I got the feed on my phone. Let me put this in the system. And that is $5. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why he was going, is because I'm like, can you see? I don't know. I'd have to go look. I normally just go through Google and, start going to the chapel that way. But every time I've tried to load it, see, if I, in order to go on Facebook, I have to close everything down. And I'm trying to watch the feed on my phone because of not getting some of the comments. So I'm going to see. But like I said, we haven't decided. I just, I wanted to know, like, the pricing, if they had any of that information out. Are they sending out the cards again? Because we haven't gotten to go on the last 2 years. We didn't get to go. We went down there, and I saw people, but I didn't get to partake in the event. This year, I'd really like to. Because this year, I would be solely going as just me. Not a retailer, not anything else, just somebody to go enjoy the event. Oh, I hate when you do that. All right, this is to a very special mom and dad. This one came out in 91, was out till 93. Okay, original value was $35. Current cost is 57. We're going to do this one for $2. And this one's number is 521434. They haven't put anything out about the price or registration yet. I mean, it's getting a little late. Because normally don't they do it by like March? Maybe it's May. Maybe I'm getting my M months confused. This is our to a very special mom and dad. 521434. Okay. I gotta make a bag for our scooping up some love. I gotta move some pieces around because I've run out of room here. Our 049, I have Lois, Lydia, Beth, Karen, and Angela. But I gotta move some pieces around. Have you decided?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay. You going now?
About 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick shower.
Okay. I thought you were in the shower.
No, I curled into bed.
Aaron taking you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aaron.
All right, go have fun then. Oh, I found a secret spot that has space here.
I'm gonna wait for the dogs to come in.
All right, that's a good idea.
Ironically enough,
Now you're on a time crunch.
I can do this myself.
You did. All right. This is for our scooping up some love. We have Lois, Lydia, Beth, Karen, and Angela. Lydia, Beth, Karen, and Angela. That is going to, this is the ice cream scoop girl. She is going to Beth. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Next is our fourth. We have Lydia, Karen, Deb Schultz, Beth, Bernadette, Carrie, and Angela. All right, so Lois is the only one that comes out of this bag. With Lydia, Karen, Deb S, got you, Beth, Bernadette, got you, Carrie, got you, and Angela. Okay, that's for the next one. I'm going to just finish up this box, and then I'm going to be done for the night, because I'm tired. Okay. This one is Let Freedom Ring, 681059E. This is the early release edition. Okay. That is our Let Freedom Ring.
Susie, come on.
681059. Okay, this one was the show exclusive early release. Hang on one second. Can you give me a minute?
Okay.
Okay, just sit there. This is going to be the last ones, guys, because I have something I have to take care of. This is our early release show exclusive. This came out in 1999. You could only get it at the UNESCO Summer Show. All right. The other there is another version, but it doesn't have. It has stars around the hat, I think, or something slightly different on that. Um, this one is number 681059E. We have it at $5 today. Okay. It was originally $45, currently sitting at $65. And that's our Let Freedom ring. Okay? All right, I am picking for, give me 1 minute, I'm almost done. John's on the phone. I'm picking for to a very special mom and dad. That's this one. And that is going to Miss Beth. Miss Beth, you are on a roll. Okay. Okay. All right, our Let Freedom ring. Let's see what we got. We got Lydia, Beth, Sue W, Bernadette. Let me get them in. Oh. Beth. Whoa. There's Lydia, Beth, Bernadette. No. Lydia, Beth, Sue W. Yeah, Bernadette. Okay. Good night, Miss Lois. I'll be doing billing in a little bit. I'm going to take a break, make myself a fresh cup of coffee, have story time with my granddaughter. I didn't realize it was that late. It's story time. John, you need a haircut. Okay, this is for our Let Freedom ring. And that is going to, I thought I had a second one, but I don't know where it's at right now. Beth, again, congratulations, Beth. Beth, you had the hot hand tonight. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. You know I appreciate it as always. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but with us, you never know. Let me record you on here, Beth. Thank you again. Till next time, you guys all stay safe, stay healthy, and for now,